Evening. Rick T here from Rick T Outdoor Adventure with Billy. Plan tonight, I'm going to build a Dekota fire pit. So if you've not seen one before, keep a watch, we'll have a look at that. I've not been, I've been doing plenty of bushcraft lately. I've been down south doing a bit of foraging on the coast, cooking a few limpets and bits and pieces. But I've not had a bushcraft video for a few weeks. So I've been doing a lot of mountain stuff, a lot of climbing, rope work, map reading type stuff. I've had to brush up on a few bits and pieces, like, you know what I mean, job wise. So I've been cracking on with that. So that's took up a lot of time. But I'm out with Billy tonight, so we're going to knock up a Dekota fire pit. So I've used this many times before. Brilliant bit of kit. I'll show you how it's done. Short vid. We'll have a look at it. Cheers. The benefits of a Dekota fire pit are very simple. It's underground, so you can't see it. So if you want to stay hidden at night, your flames are going to be underground. You're still going to get smoke coming up, you'll still be able to smell it, but it's hidden underground. So your flames are going to be a foot underground, especially if you build a bit of a chimney around it. Yeah. So that's one benefit. Also, it's fantastic for substandard fuel, because you're going to have a chimney and because you're going to have a vent feeding in. It burns substandard fuel pretty well. So damp fuel, stuff like that, burns it well. Also, because you've got that chimney feeding it in, it's quite economic on your fuel, and you're going to get a lot of heat for the amount of wood that you put in there. So it's definitely a good bit of kit, a good way to go sometimes if you've got the time to do it. Today I brought a trowel. So I've got a trowel in my pocket. Quite easy to do it with a digging stick. I've done it with digging sticks before. A trowel or a spade's even better, but a digging stick will do it. This sort of pit, this sort of fire, it's not very visible for a long way away, which is ideal. It's ideal for where I'm at now. Probably shouldn't be here where I'm at, but it's right, isn't it? So yeah, I'm going to get on with this. So first job, make yourself a hole and dig it down about a foot. So you want a hole about a foot in diameter, yeah, about a foot diameter, dig it down a foot. Any soil you get, put it to one side, save your soil. Any worms you get, save them for your pudding, save them for your egg omelette, yeah, if you fancy it, or for fishing. Put them to one side. Be crazy to waste them, wouldn't you? So once your first hole's dug, about a foot deep, you need to start building a second hole. So your second hole doesn't need to be as big. I'm going to make it a bit bigger than this, but it can be on a bit of a slope coming in, because I want the earth to be drawn in along the slope and then through. I'm going to dig a hole through to there, but it don't have to be as big. So I'll crack on with this. I'm chasing the sun at the minute. The sun's on its way down. I don't know if you can see it. So we're chasing the sun. I'm about 18 minutes in so far. So not doing so bad. Bear in mind though, it's took me 20 minutes so far with a trowel. It's going to take you a little bit longer with a digging stick. Don't take that long though, to be fair. And obviously it depends on the type of ground you're in, you're digging. I hit something solid on there. I were hoping it were going to be a big stash of coins from medieval times, but unfortunately no, it were a brick. Right, once I've dug that hole, I can start digging through now. So I want my tunnel through to this side now. Right, so we're on it. So, got my breather hole, got my fire hole. Now I usually look so I can put, if I can get my arm through easy from this side, I've probably got, it's going to be enough of a hole. Now if this bit happened to fall in, yep, and didn't stay structurally sound, just put some bits of wood across, or a big stone, and then sit that back on top. You could even just dig a big hole and then cover that middle bit up if you want, but it's easy to be digging 2 holes like this. Right, so got the 2 holes, got this big pile of soil. I don't want to put this to waste, so I'm going to use this soil around the outside. I'm going to build it up around the outside. Oh, this is pretty dry. If this was wet, or if there was a stream nearby, I'd make it into a bit more of a mud, a bit more muddy, and I'd build it up so it was a bit more of a solid wall around it. All I'm doing basically is I'm building up a bit more of a chimney. And also, when I've finished at the end, another good thing about this fire is nobody knows I've been here, because I can just fill that all in. Yeah, put the grass back over the top, whatever, do one, nobody knows. You'd obviously be careful with this fire in a coniferous woodland at the minute, because things have been that dry. You won't want to set fire to the root system or anything. So that's another thing to be wary of. That time of year when everything's dead dry. And there's loads of good flash tinders, thistle heads and stuff like that. Thing is with thistle heads, they just go up really quickly. So as I just said, a flash tinder, so you can't rely on thistle heads alone really. You want to mix it with something like birch bark. Get thistle heads and birch bark, you're not so bad. It's like the stitching on my finger the other week. In fact, I still had the blood on this. I went to chop an onion up the other day and it was covered in blood. At least it cleaned it anyway. You see the thistle heads start straight away then. What I'll do now, put them down there. Let's get some of these substandard bits of fuel over it. You can feel the draw on that already. So that's it. Some bacon on. Just remember, if you're going to hang any bacon over anything, use any rotisseries, make sure it's non-poisonous, the wood that you use. But yeah, so we're on there, we're cooking. Have a look under there. What do you reckon, Billy? So, bit of bacon for supper. So anyway, thanks for joining us, and I hope that's helpful. Give you a few ideas. If you've never done it before, have a go at it. It's a great little fire thing, dead easy to do. It didn't take me long at all. I forgot to look at my watch how long, but I reckon probably half an hour to dig it out, really. So not long at all. So, and a great little fire. So, and like I say, it's pretty good with wood. Just keep chucking a bit on every now and then. It's good with your substandard fuels. So, great little fire. Right, thanks for joining us anyway, and look after yourselves, and come back and watch us anytime you fancy it, and catch you again soon. Alright, see you later. Ta-da.